Hello Cancer, welcome to your reading for September 2017. I'm using the Golden Universal Tarot from Lo Scarabeo. We'll start with this card. This is the Shadow card on the bottom of the deck. So this is the unseen, hidden energies, the subconscious energies perhaps, but this is some kind of motivating factor behind, the energies for the month. This card is the Nine of Cups. And this is emotional fulfillment without the need of a partner. So this is emotionally satisfied and fulfilled independently on your own without somebody else. It doesn't mean you're not with somebody, but it means that you don't need that person to feel emotionally fulfilled. This card is the theme for the month. This is the Seven of Cups, which represents having a lot of choices and having a lot of options out there. So we'll see. I don't know if this is job related, if this is relationship related. We'll see as we go on. This represents you. This is the Emperor card. So this is you being at top of your game. This is you, the king of your castle. Your homes are important to you. So this is you like in charge and in control of your home. Doesn't mean that you're mean or too controlling. It just means that you're I'm trying to think of a way to put it, like you're the king of your castle, or you're the queen of your castle, or maybe it's just you and you've been building a home, but now here you are in your home and in command. That's not a good word. My words aren't coming to me very well today. This card represents your conflict. So this is having had a lot of battles or a lot of work. And you're kind of like, you're a little bit defensive, but you're still standing strong. You're not defeated and you're not giving up. You're still standing strong. For whatever reason, I keep going back to thinking about somebody who's like working on their house and building their house. I'm not seeing in the cards, but it's something that's coming to me. It's about working on your home, whether you're doing improvements or building your house, and this would represent all of those, conflicts and struggles that you had to do to get there. And I don't know, that may change as I go on, but this is the card that represents having some conflicts, and they're still there because it's in the conflict position in the reading here. And this is the foundation. This is the relationship card. This is the knight in shining armor coming and offering his love to you. This is at the foundation. So either you're the person who's offering your love to someone else or wants to, or somebody else is offering their love to you. The knights are this is the Knight of Cups. The knights are the defenders, the protectors, the fighters, but this one is not in any way a fighter. He's probably not even really a defender. He's just a lover. So this is the lover card. And that still comes out. So this might turn into a relationship reading. And this is somebody offering their love to you, or you're going to offer your love to somebody else. This is in your past, and this is having had it all. This is the world. This is being on top of the world, on top of your game. This is somebody who's successful, happy, has got it all. There's not a whole lot to say. In the tarot cards, it starts with 0 as the Fool, which is here, actually. So it looks like you're going to start a new journey. The tarot cards start out with this guy. So he's somebody new starting out in something new. But this shows up in your past as you've already achieved it all. Whatever that is, it's achieved. You've done it. You've had it all. And now this guy represents your external energies, which could be you, but it's potentially somebody else. It could be somebody else just walking into your life. But this is a new phase. This is starting out new. And if you're involved in this is a new phase for you, or maybe a new relationship for you. Maybe this is a new person coming into your life, and you're offering this love to this person, or this person is offering their love to you. And the reason I'm going to say that is because this is your internal energies. This is you right now feeling very sad. Either you're sad and dejected, lonely perhaps, some kind of grief. And this person is the foundation for the reading, but you know what? It looks like they're offering their love to you. So that's a possibility, but this is you right now feeling sad. And this card up here represents the present energies. This is working hard. So this goes back to this thing about the house, is reaping the rewards of all your hard work. So if you've been longing to buy a house or looking for a house or wanting a house, this is reaping the rewards for that. Because this is you right now. You're the emperor. So you're in charge. You're in control. Either you're self-employed, possibly. This could be somebody who's just self-employed. You own your own company. Because the emperor is in complete control of everything. And now this card represents you bringing in the money and the reward for all of your hard work. Or if it is you working on your house and all the conflicts, and these could be all the conflicts involved at work. Whether you're building on your home or doing repairs to your home, or this represents you and your company. It's been a lot of struggle, a lot of responsibilities. This could just represent all of your responsibilities, but you're standing strong and you're taking care of it and you're doing it. And now you're going to reap in all those benefits and rewards. But this is in the present energy. So this is showing up now as the money you've earned because you've worked really hard for it and you've earned it. So I'm also starting to see this as somebody who's potentially self-employed. Now this is in your near future, which would play out within this month of September or the next few months, whereas these cards are farther out down the line. And this is defeat, feeling defeated. It doesn't mean you are, because the sword's energy is what's in your mind. So you feel defeated perhaps. So maybe all of this, all of these struggles and responsibilities and battles that you've been fighting, which are your conflicts, are getting the best of you and you're feeling defeated. It could just be that you're at a point now where you're exhausted and, you're done. But this is the end of the cycle. So if we look at these cards together, maybe this was you on top of the world and on top of your game, and something turned. The economy turned. So for a lot of people, things have turned and have not been so well. And you could be feeling defeated regarding your work, regarding your company, regarding your employment. But let's go back in terms of relationships. I see there's two things at play here. I'm seeing relationships and I'm seeing work. They're both coming along here. So maybe you're feeling defeated. I think the relationship is going to come over towards here. I think this part of what's going on right now is more related to your work. And maybe in the past you were on top of your game, maybe your company or your business or you as a self-employed individual or whatever kind of work you were doing, you were very, very successful at it. This shows success. And you're very, very successful. Whether it took a turn, which it may have, because maybe that's what the sadness and losses is that for a while there things weren't so good. Maybe you lost some things. Maybe you did lose a home and your struggle has been to regain a home. Or maybe you lost your company. Maybe you lost your means of, maybe you lost your job in period. Or if you were self-employed, things were really hard there for a while, and that's what this is. That things were really hard for you as a self-employed individual. But this shows me that you stuck it out and you're reaping the rewards now and getting the money now. Things are turning for you because now you have a lot of options and choices. This is your theme. Whatever success you had, perhaps it went away for a while because this is a sadness card for you right now. But this is what's on the horizon, is a lot of options and choices. And this is the theme. Or this is those hidden energies. So maybe you don't feel so happy right now because obviously you feel very sad. But this is on the horizon for you. These are those underlying energies that are available for you. These are choices and options available to you. And maybe you don't know it and don't see it right now. But these are the options for you, which will bring much more happiness and joy to your life. But the near future, you're going to still feel defeated. It's not over soon. You're still going to feel a little bit defeated in the near future. But this is the end of a cycle. So, okay, I never went over this. I'm going to bring this back up. So this is having the success in the past, and then something took a turn for the worst and feeling defeated in the near future. But then this is the external energies available to you. This is this new opportunity. So either this is, you setting out a new journey, or this is someone coming in your life that will open up the doors for you and bring some new opportunities. And these are all the opportunities that this person is bringing to you. Now, we could look at this in terms of a relationship as well, where maybe your sadness and grief is due to relationships, Maybe you offered your heart to somebody and they rejected you and you feel sad. Or maybe you wanted somebody to propose to you and they didn't, so now you feel sad. This could be something regarding relationships, either something you wanted or something you did, but it's about offering this relationship or wanting someone to offer this relationship or make a proposal. Or maybe you made a proposal and there was a rejection and now you're sad. But this is showing that there's a lot of options for you. If that one person left your life, a new person is going to come in and enter. So you still have a lot of options and a lot of choices regarding relationships. That's what this is saying. Okay, so moving on to this one is your hopes and fears. This is temperance. Temperance is in relation to moderation in all things. So this is the opposite of the devil card, where the devil card represents addictions and obsessions and compulsions. This is somebody who's balanced and who, eats in moderation, drinks in moderation. There's nothing excessive about this card. So, this represents either your hopes of getting things under control. Now, if this is you as the emperor, maybe you're a little too controlling and too authoritative. And this could be your hopes of getting things under control and to stop being so demanding and so controlling. And the temperance card would represent you being a little more balanced and not so authoritative. This is a very authoritative card. It doesn't always mean a bad thing. But there's that shadow side of every card where if he's too authoritative, or if you own your own company and you have a hard time getting employees to stay with you and to stick it out and stick with their jobs, maybe there's something you need to look at within yourself about how you are as a boss. Now this could be, so that would be a hope. A hope would be being a little more balanced or finding somebody who's balanced. Maybe this person, if you made a proposal to somebody and you're hoping for somebody who's more balanced, you're hoping to meet this person who's balanced, and maybe that's who this person is. Maybe this person is somebody who's more balanced coming into your life and who's not drinking excessively or not involved in drugs or whatever obsessive compulsive behavior or mental illness. Maybe there's highs and lows here regarding mood swings. Maybe you're hoping for somebody who's more balanced. So the fears would be, I don't know, I see this more as a hope, because this is a slightly more positive card. This card also represents looking at both sides. No, that's justice. Yeah, temperance is just about balance. It's being balanced. This is the final outcome. So let's look at these three cards. Here's the Page of Cups, is that new offer, this is maybe offering your love again, having another option, having this new person coming into your life and having this offer to them, or they're making this offer to you. So this could be a love offer. This is the Page of Cups. So this is usually in relation to a relationship, having a new relationship in your life, or you making that offer again. So this is a new situation involved here. This represents having difficulties making a choice. So there's a choice. Now this is in your final outcome, which is, not immediate. This is further on down the road. This could be 3 to 6 months or a year down the road. It depends on you. It depends on the people around you. We all have free will. So how quickly or how slowly things play out depends on the free will of everyone involved. But this is having difficulty making a choice, because here's all your choices, and this is the theme. You have all these choices before you, and you're having difficulty choosing. Now this card pops up in the future, and this is a broken heart. So this could be your broken heart again, or this could be you breaking somebody else's heart. Maybe you have so many options, so many choices, that you're not settling down, you're not picking one, and you could be breaking somebody else's heart. Or if you're the one that's always giving your heart, if you're this person and you're always giving your heart to somebody and they reject you and turn you down, and then you're sad, and Maybe this is a pattern that's happening over and over again. If it is a pattern and it happens a lot, that's when you need to look deep inside and ask yourself, what is it about you? Are you too open with your heart right from the beginning? Should you slow down a little bit? Because he's on a horse, you know, he's also, this is quick movement here. And maybe you're too quick to offer your heart. And maybe you're offering your heart to all of these different people. There's so many choices, and you're not being picky enough. You know, this could represent all the battles you've had in your choices in your relationships. And this could be all the relationships you've had, and they've all been failures because maybe you rush ahead too much, or maybe you're too headstrong. You know, this could be somebody who's too headstrong and too stubborn. You could be very stubborn, and that could be hurting your relationships. So you need to look inside. In terms of what this represents in your future, if this is work related, I don't know, this I don't usually see as work related. I see this more as a relationship related. So what starts out as this work thing here, you know, your things are improving in your business, things are improving at work, and now it's kind of ending with this relationship, and it's giving your heart, or it's having this offer of either somebody's offering their heart to you or you're offering your heart, but somebody's going to end up with a broken heart, whether it's you or the other person. Somebody will have a broken heart, and you're the one who's having a tough time making a choice. Maybe you need to make some decisions about what's the next step in this relationship. Do I want it to be serious, or is it time to move on? So maybe this is an energy that's at play with you a lot, where, you know, you're always moving on and moving on and moving on. And I mean, it could be a new person. This has a lot of meanings. It could be you moving on and starting out fresh. Maybe you, just because you have so many choices out there and you can't decide. And that's just a pattern. That's just you. So that's not being able to decide. That's your reading for the month. I do other readings. It's a brand new channel. Click subscribe. You can find me next month. I'm going to be very hard to find if you don't subscribe. Like my video, so my video gets shared a little bit. And I do other kinds of readings. I'm going to start putting up angel readings and lightworker readings and different kinds of readings. So check out some of those. You also could check your rising sign. Your rising sign could give you some more insight. This was kind of a little bit all over the place, and it wasn't very specific. It's a general reading for a lot of people, so it just came up in a couple different ways here. Sometimes they're very, very specific, and sometimes they're not. So check out your rising sign. If you don't know what it is, you need your time of birth. You can look it up online. There's different ways you can look it up. And that could give you some insight. It could be an entirely different reading about a different, you know, aspect in your life. And check some of the other readings that I'm going to upload in the next few weeks and within the next month. So I hope to see you back again. Thanks for watching. Take care and God bless.